Oh, episode 285. We are here, guy, in the new studio. Are you kidding me or what? Do you hear the echo? That's a fresh echo. You know, you get a new car and you have that fresh car smell. That's a fresh echo right there. Oh my gosh. There's going to be memories made in here. There's going to be memories. There's going to be guests. Maybe we'll get producer Paul to drive over and get his skinny butt in a chair monitoring me because guess what, guy? I can't come up with everything on my own. I need someone to say, hey, did you hear about this? No, tell me about it. And just give me a 10-minute break so my neutrons can fire again. Because we like to hang out with Mary Jane and IPAs. You guys know that. And then the warmer weather doesn't help. It's been in the 80s, 90s. And I feel like the warmer it gets, the more your alcoholism gets, elevated. The more your marijuana consumption flows. So we're having fun. And we're going to have fun this summer. We're going to have fun in this studio. Are you kidding me? What? Maybe we'll get some strippers to come through here for episode 300 and film my wife's reaction. Oh my God, she would divorce me. But I'd go viral. Hey, did you see that chubby white? I'm sitting on a box and it broke. Hi. Hey, what's a reminder that you're fat? I don't know, sitting on a sturdy box and it collapsing while doing the podcast. But we're proud to be fat. We're proud to be an American fat guy. Oh my God, that was a fart. That was a good fart. That was a super burrito fart. That was, hey, the doctor tells you to eat healthy. You eat healthy for a day. You're back on the taqueria saying, hola, hey, let me get por favor, those things. I just point. You're white and dumb when you just point. I'll take one of those. I can't pronounce it. I don't even try. I'm just like, I'm 35 years old. I'm done trying. Trying's over. I'm just going to be a stereotype, which is the dumb fat American, which I'm proud to be. Proud to be an American chubby guy, fat. Looks like he got married January 6th. I look like I have Trump's body, by the way. I realized that today. Trump's body. It's in right now. It's popular. Maybe I could start an uprising somewhere at like a Burger King they're closing. Did you see that resurrection? Oh no, they did something at the Capitol. No, they did one at a Burger King that was closing, and a guy stormed with a king crown and said, long live the king. And he stabbed a guy over a cheeseburger. Who was that guy? That guy was Alex Woody, host of the Midnight in the Bay podcast. Hello. No, I would never stab anyone. I don't have the balls. Just blood and stuff grosses me out. I'm very, non-confrontational either. I bet you if I came home and my wife was fucking someone, I'd just be like, sorry, can I get you anything? Can you stop doing that? Babe, I love you. And I just walk out of the room. Daddy, what's going on? Well, I think your mom is, having a hard time sleeping, son. Can't you give her medicine? She's taking medicine right now. Dark podcast. Yeah, hi. If you haven't watched or listened, it is dark and fun and stupid and just like my friend Darnell. No, okay. We're having a blast here. We're having a blast. No, we're having water. Wish we're having a blast, but we're scared of fentanyl and cocaine. If you didn't know that, that's having a blast is slang for doing a line of cocaine, which too scary now. And there's people that really don't care. I'm not gonna lie. I'm that guy now where I ruin people's buzz. If I'm not doing the drug and they're doing it, I'll kind of ruin the buzz just for fun. I know I'm a prick. And I was watching this guy do coke the other day, and I let him do 5, bumps. Well, just lines. This guy was, I don't know if he was lining out a football field, but, there's a lot of hash marks. There's a lot of 50-yard lines. And I go, are you worried about fentanyl? And he goes, fentanyl? What? No, I trust the guy. I'm like, you trust the guy? He's like, yeah, this guy used to wash my car. Babe, we gotta go. I don't like this party. This is... it is kind of cool, though, running into dumb people, because I'm dumb. And when you run into someone a little dumber than you, it works out. That's why if I'm ever feeling down, I'll hang out at a handicapped person's birthday party. Just makes you feel better about your life, I'll give money, I'll fund, I'm not a total prick, you know what I mean? But it does put things in perspective. Some people go to Jerusalem, I go to mentally handicapped kids' parties. There's always a bouncy house, no matter how old the guy or girl is, I went to a 40-year-old mentally ill, or, handicapped, which I guess is ill, Well, I guess mentally ill is the guy that jerks off in front of Safeway. But the mentally handicapped, Velcro shoes, bag boy. I was a bag boy once at Safeway, at a grocery store. And they would outwork me. I'd be all tired. I'd have to go smoke a joint in the parking lot. Maybe, and you've heard that slang, as my dad would say it, and we say in the 90s, retard strength, that is a real thing. And I'm sorry I said that. I know I'm going to hell. Crucify me on a Tootsie Roll Pop. But unbelievable, this party. I had so much fun. This guy was turning 40, and there was a pony, there was cotton candy, there was clowns. I didn't like clowns. I still don't like them. They scare the shit out of me. I get scared very easily. I'm at this house by myself. Show up high, I'm thinking I'm gonna have a blast. I'm scared to death. I turn on every light. It's not even that big of a house. I turn on every light. I'm looking in closets. I'm going, gotcha, guy. I swear to God, I opened up a closet. I was like, gotcha. I'm just such a kid at heart. Maybe that's why I had fun at this mentally handicapped guy's birthday. But, God, you can't. I don't care how old you are. It's essentially was a kid's birthday party. Kids' birthday parties are fun. There's always hella bad food for you, which if you're going to a party, I don't want to eat healthy. You ever go to a party and someone's like, they're eating a carrot and they're having celery and they're like, oh, I don't feel good. I'm like, yeah, because you're hardly eating, guy. By the way, you're 90 pounds. Cool it, But there's always someone, I hate that person that, I'm on a diet. You're at a fucking party. You're on a diet at a fucking party? Why are you here? Or you ever go to a party and the guy's like, I'm not drinking this month, sober October. How get your sober ass out of here? Why are you bringing down everyone? Why are you talking about fentanyl onto a Coke? I know, I'm that guy, hypocrite, right? We're all hypocrites. Sometimes you gotta talk it out to find out you're a hypocrite. But, gosh, I dislike that person. Maybe because I'm not disciplined. That's the real truth, isn't it? I'm not disciplined, and that's why I don't like it. No, I don't know. They're just annoying. I just want to have fun. If I'm at a party, I want people to be doing what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Just like that guy, that Coke guy, I was asking him questions. It was like 60 minutes. I would have recorded it, but that would have been, invasion of privacy, right? And I already got one case on me. The podcast the other day I did with my friend Ryan? He didn't even know he was on the podcast. You gotta go take a listen to it. And now he wants to sue me, whatever. But, this guy doing the Coke, and I'm asking him all the questions. If it was me doing the Coke, I would have left right away. I'm like, this guy's too much, whatever. And I was trying to do that on purpose, right? Because if I'm at a party, I want to be doing simple, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, have you ever gone to a rave and you're not doing drugs? It's boring. Oh, no, it's fun. Oh, I like going to rave sober. You're weird. Are you a creep? Are you just looking at people sexually? It's like going to a bar sober. I don't get how sober people do it. Oh, yeah, I like hanging out with drunk people. Really? What do you have in common, right? Have you ever hung out with a guy doing Coke and you're not doing it? They'll talk your ear off. I've been close to stabbing a guy, and I'm not, like I said, confrontational at all. I don't like blood. The sight of it makes me throw up, faint, pierce my cock. Last time I saw blood, I gave myself a Prince Albert, so I can't see it. But, yeah, I was really close to stabbing this guy. By the way, in a car driving to Las Vegas. I was in a car driving to Las Vegas, and my buddy thought, oh, it's a good idea to do blow. Hey, let's do blow. It's a, 9-hour drive. Mostly flat, no buildings to look at, no billboards with the girl from the movies. None of that fun stuff. You know what I mean? This isn't Sunset Boulevard. This is Desert Boulevard. With what you can see, vultures circling, hopefully not dead bodies, because I've thought about that on the road. I'm like, what are they circling? Are there people in the hills? Right? Were people not scared back in the day, by the way? Because I think I was in this house all fucking freaked out because I just watched Renfield. You know, the Dracula movie with Nicolas Cage. Renfield! Renfield's this little slave guy. He puts a curse on him and he brings bodies to Dracula. Which, by the way, I wish I could put a curse on someone when they bring me food. You know what I mean? Renfield, can you bring me Chick-fil-A? Yes. Wait in the drive-thru line for an hour and a half. That makes you want to stab the person that comes up to the window and says, how can I take your order? You know, please go to In-N-Out and wait in that line for me. Think about it, you would never have to wait in line. I think that's just called having a slave or a servant. Renfield. Oh man, curses are cool, but also scary. And who knows if they're real or not, but I'm thinking they're not real, you know, knock on fake wood. But, yeah, that'd be kind of cool if they were real. But also kind of scary because someone could put a curse on you. Like, this guy, I hate him so much, I'm going to give him a pickle for a dick. For 7 years, this guy's going to have a pickle for a dick. You know how scary that would be? You know how horrifying that would be? You wake up, pickle for a cock. You know? Not even a big one of those sweet ones. Like, damn, like... You definitely scream, ah! What the... Am I on mushrooms? You would think you were on drugs, right? You see a pickle for a cock, you're like, I'm hallucinating. There's no way that's real. And then you see the witch in the window. You're like, oh god, I wish I didn't flip out for that old crazy lady that went in the crosswalk and took too long. You know? That's how I would get cursed. I know that. I'm too crazy on the road. I flipped off children before because they took too long. I need to cool it. I really do. I've said stuff on the road that makes Shane Gillis look like a saint. It makes fucking Hitler look like an angel. No, not that bad. But I've said stuff that just... you thought your uncles were bad on Thanksgiving. Goddamn vodka. Isn't it ironic that I'm wearing a shirt that says Respect Oakland and it looks like I don't do that at all? Like I just shit on it. Like, you hear about the blacks in Oakland? I look like that guy that just says blacks. You know? You hear about blacks? You know, that's how you can tell someone's racist. Hey, what about those blacks? Oh, God. That's 90% of Christmases. A lot of them moving in. If you're from Pleasanton, you hear a lot. That's relatable. Yeah. This race is moving in. This one. There's a lot of them. People don't like change. I don't blame them. I didn't like losing the hair, but you know, here we are, wearing a hat, looking cool. I don't even know what's cool anymore. That's how out of hip I am. I put the hat backwards. That was cool in the 90s. I don't even know if it's cool. This could be cool. I don't know it. You know, this could be cool. I don't even freaking know. You know, but I like the backwards hat because it makes me feel like a badass. It makes me feel like I got confidence. I bang my wife longer than 10 minutes. I can last. You know what's good. I used to hang out with Korean girls back in the day. Like, the backwards hat symbolizes a lot. By the way, all my notes are on the phone, which I can't look at. I don't think. On the Zoom, can you look at? No. Can you? Can you look at stuff on the Zoom? Yes, you can. Okay. We're rolling. What? Oh, God. I look like a guy that listened to Limp Bizkit back in the day. Do we look at the notes? God, you're such a boob for doing this, Alex. I went for a walk because I'm like, trying to lose weight and be a healthy dad. I want to see 36. Want to see next year. You know what I mean? The way I've been going, whoosh, makes fucking Jimi Hendrix look like a fairy on Castro Street. Just been going hard in the paint. Not with the hardcore drugs, but just with just the mentality of just okay, yeah, maybe with the drinking and the weed, maybe. Grandma listens to it, but no, went for a walk, and I go to these trails, right? They got these trails all around my house, and as I'm approaching the trail, this lady's walking by, and she profiles me. She goes, "Have a nice walk." Oh, really? You look at my semi-trans body and you think, "Oh, this guy, he can't jog, he can't run." Well, guess what, white lady? That's name's probably Karen. I jogged for a couple steps, then I ran out of breath. White people, white women. Ugh. That's why I married a Mexican who's white. So I kind of get a little both worlds. She's pale, you know what I mean? So I'm like, didn't marry a white woman, but got the pale white skin. I'm on the trail. I'm always on the lookout for someone that wants to kill me. I look like I'm probably on a lot of people's target list. I look like I was like a bully, a jock, someone that cheated off an Asian kid, someone that maybe accidentally threw a woman. Not to mention I'm bald and white, right? I also have a very punchable face. At least that's what my wife tells me. And punchable body, let me tell you, very soft. So I saw this weird guy on the trail, and he got the hood up, and I'm thinking, this guy can definitely stab me in the neck, and just yell like, "Chad, I fucking hated you!" Crazy people will just. I saw him. They'll interview him. I saw him. This guy that bullied me. That wasn't the guy that bullied me. Well, it looked like him. I plead insanity, and he's hanging out in, San Carlos in fucking 20 years with a prescription, hanging out with fucking Korean chicks, and I'm dead. My son's got fucking a Chinese dad which is all fun and great, stop Asian hate, but I want to be around too. Definitely I got some weird looks on the walk, not because I was just out of breath and already had tit sweat half a mile in, but didn't have my headphones. Yeah, I couldn't find them. I'm fat and clumsy, just a double positive, which is actually the two things my wife had in her vows why she married me, fat and clumsy. So I just said, screw it, I'm gonna go for the walk with nothing. So I go for the walk, and people were giving me dirty looks, just weird looks, like, oh my god, this guy has no headphones on. Why is he looking at me? Have you ever looked at people? They have their phone and headphones, and they look at you like, why is this guy looking at me? You ever sit on BART or like an airplane or like a train, and you're looking around, you're like sick of looking at the phone, or maybe you don't have your headphones, or you're just low on batteries, so you want to just sit there and look around. People will look at you like, what is this guy planning on robbing this place? Like, why is this guy looking around? Why is he smiling at people? Why is he looking friendly? Why is this guy trying to make human contact? Like, people are just so out of touch nowadays. It's weird if you're not with them. I felt weird. I was like, sorry. Like, I apologized to one woman. She looked at me like I was gonna attack her. I'm like, headphones. I don't. She was like, what language are you speaking? I'm like, it's awkward. You know what I mean? So very weird too, walking around not listening to anything. I'm like, oh, that's what birds sound like. So not as weird as a guy that walks at night with no light on. I still don't get that guy. That freaked me out. That's why I don't walk at night anymore. But I like the trails because you feel like you're getting somewhere. You go to the gym, you go on the treadmill, or the elliptical, whatever you do, cardio, and you're not. Where are you going? Nowhere. It's just time, and you're staring around. The TVs are playing cornhole or poker. You don't give a fuck. you try looking at your phone, but you're trying not to do that much because you look at your phone 7 hours a day and you get a reminder, that the technology is like a parent now. Hey, by the way, your headphones are too loud. Hey, by the way, you're looking at the screen too long. By the way, you might have an addiction to pornography. It's too much. It's like being Mormon. I have another wife now, I got two wives, Alexa and fucking iPhone, and, oh my God, technology. It's a curse, and also it's awesome, which it's just like being married. I was in a bathroom stall today and just unloading. I forget sometimes I'm lactose intolerant, and we went to go to Mountain Mike's Pizza, and I went off. I made the mistake of not eating, which I don't know if you've ever seen a bear come out of hibernation, but it's scary. There's a lot of growling, there's a lot of huffing and puffing and fast galloping. I galloped up into Mountain Mike's, so I was starving, and then I took a little weed edible. What's weed do? It makes you even more hungry. So I walked in and I ordered my pizza salivating. This lady's like, oh my God, give this guy a pizza. He's going to fucking eat us. I looked very hungry. I looked like Ted Bundy on a slow day. Wrong guy. I looked like Ted Bundy Ted Bundy. I said it again. I looked like Jeffrey Dahmer on a slow day. Just salivating and dizzy and just... pupils dilated and walking back and forth and calling a friend saying, I don't know if I can make it, and the pizza came, I just devoured. I didn't even, we had friends and I wasn't even talking to them. You're hungry when you're just silent. You just stay. My wife's like hit me. She's like, slow down, which by the way, I hate when your wife or significant other says stuff like that in front of other people. It makes you look like a little fucking kid. No, I won't slow down. Oh yeah, I know, I'm such a prick to live with. But just ate way too much pizza, but didn't realize till the next day. That old story. How many times have I done it? At least 1 million. Isn't it funny that we just get caught up in the feeling, right? It's like back in the day where your friends at the bar is like, come on, dude, you don't want to go home with her. She looks like she has, rabies, fucking scurvy of the vagina. You don't want to touch that, And you do it anyways, and you're fucking peeling shit off your foreskin the next couple of weeks, and you're like, I should have listened to my buddies. But you get caught up in the moment, and it's like, you really do have to practice not being such an emotional person or being caught up in emotions, because that's how people make mistakes. And that's exactly the mistake I have made with food, to the point where I was ashamed and I had to pull over to someone's trash can that was out in front of their house and throw away the fucking McDonald's wrappers and the taco shells. I mean, one time it was so bad I went to McDonald's and Taco Bell. I was like, am I suicidal? Woo, I had to call into work that next day. I was like, yeah, I think I got food poisoning, aka I ate 2 fast food meals. Isn't that crazy that there's so much stuff that's illegal that shouldn't be illegal, and there's so much stuff that is legal that should be illegal? For example, don't you think massage parlors or brothels, yes, I know I'm a guy, but don't you think that should be legal? And there's probably studies that it probably helps with sex crimes and would probably help with maybe some marriages if it's allowed, consult your wife. That's a hell of a consultant. I tried that one day, a little drunk. Hey, can I go to a brothel? What? Now she's not going to let me go to Vegas by myself. But that's another story, another day, another podcast, another way. But they should make, sex work legal and make fast food illegal. But they gotta hide it now with the massage. Oh yeah, come in for a massage. Yeah, $20. And you walk in. What do you want? You're like, what? I came in for a massage on my back. You want this? You want that? You want this? I'm like, Mom, I remember I went to a massage parlor as a kid, young kid, fucking, I don't know, I had to be 13, 14. It was like sports. I had an injury related, and my mom's like, I'll take you a massage parlor or whatever. I'm like, all right, well, fine, my mom didn't want to rub me, she's a working mom, just working chick, you know what I mean? And so she takes me to this massage parlor. It's like behind a grocery store down an alleyway. There's a red light, there's a dragon in the window, and you ring this bell, and I'm like looking around, like, is there a wizard gonna drop out here and make my dick look like a pickle, you know what I mean? And this like lady opened the door and she had her boobs out, she's in a skimpy dress. I'm like, Mom, hey, thanks, my birthday's next year, right? But by the way, too, nothing physical, I'm with Lisa. Girl, she doesn't know, but I'm gonna give her something next year, cupcake. But anyways, we walk in, and this skimpy old hag takes me in the bag. My mom goes, I stay out here, and I go back there, and she's like, get naked. I'm like, all right. And she's rubbing my back, and I flip over, and she goes, what do you want? Mom? And let me tell you, wow, I don't know if there's been a lot of kids that have been through that, where they go to a massage parlor and they're thinking, like a teenager, like, I'm just gonna get massage caps, and then you get fucking, and your mom's outside, you're like, oh my God, how was it? But yeah, that was my first experience, and I didn't realize that until later, when I was in college and heard about them, and maybe checked out a couple, don't tell the old wife. So, the new neighbors, they're old, they probably just heard that, like, what the hell? Maybe they didn't, because we're in a house, but the window's open, so I think we're already gonna get kicked out here. But back to being in the bathroom stall, that's how all this happened. I'm in the bathroom stall, and I see these little feet come in, and I hear a little, kind of like a female presence. I can just feel it, right? And it's like the janitor, right? It's a janitor lady. I can hear her talking on the, phone, earbuds, and I'm just, that mountain bike it's flowing up. Free falling, it's Tom Petty on my ass. And she's not leaving. I'm expecting her to leave, and I'm making sounds like, like, can you leave? And she doesn't leave. I'm like, is this sexual abuse? Like, is this harassment? I don't know. But anyways, I do my business. She's still there at the sink, right? So I'm walking out like, this is odd. Did she want to see my, pickle? What's going on here? So I go up to the sink and I started washing my hands. And it was like awkward. I'm like, I can't believe you stayed in for this. Like, I felt like I needed to say something. So I go, I'm sorry. And she giggles, and like in an accent, she goes, I have 5 boys. I'm like, well, that makes sense. You're Mexican. You guys like to reproduce. 5 boys. Ah, the poop. Yes. And I walked out of there. I wiped some boogers on the door just to keep her working. You know what I mean? You want to get your building's money's worth. Just give it management a extra little bonus, right? Oh, the phone's dying. Oh God, we gotta get moving here. How is the phone dying? I thought I had the old computer on. But anyways, those Mexican ladies, there's a reason why they're janitors. A, because they probably don't speak English, but B is because, are we charging? Oh, come on, you're such a fucking, well, back in the day we'd call this gay, but you say that now you get crucified. Jesus, oh my God, broke the chair. But Mexican women, there's a reason why they're janitors. They can handle smells. The lady said she had 5 boys. I was just imagining, my shit was probably nothing compared to them. Think about their food. Rice, beans, chili verde. They have salsas called I seen salsas called, what's that called? Mount Diablo or Diablo. No, you see a salsa say Diablo, stay away, because you'll be yelling Diablo on the toilet the next day. I've made that mistake. That means devil. That's spicy. You don't want to eat a salsa named devil. You'll fucking feel it. You'll feel him, You don't want to feel the devil. especially in a gas station bathroom. I fucking blew up a gas station bathroom the other day, and it wouldn't flush. And I just threw some more toilet paper, washed my hands hella quick, like I was on a mission, like I was fucking Tom Cruise. Mission's gonna expire, and I opened the door and I gave the guy a key. I said, "Thank you." He's like, "Hey, anytime, man." I'm like, "You're not gonna want me around." Oh, that scared the fuck out of me. Jesus Christ. I thought there was a bomb underneath me. You guys hear that? It was my son's gun, because I'm fucking sitting on one of the things we're moving on, because my dumbass didn't bring a chair to sit on. Oh God, how do you turn this freaking thing off? Wish this video was live, I can have you tell me, guys. Ah, shit, this is why I don't even own a real gun. Ah, shit, it's firing off. Oh, God. The neighbors are calling the place. They're like, this guy is insane. Hope he's doing a podcast. But just imagine, what this Mexican lady has smelled with her boys. And compared to like a white lady. That's why you don't see a lot of white ladies as janitors. Because they can't handle smells. What's the worst thing they've smelled? Like a casserole shit? Come on, that's like plain, nothing compared to something flavorful. The more flavorful the food, the stinkier the shit. It's just common sense. You ever smell Irish guy shit? It's whatever. You hang out in that shit, You ever smell fucking black barbecue shit? Oh, holy fuck! I heard a black guy one time on the toilet at this barbecue restaurant downtown go, "Ow, my asshole!" I was like, I want to eat here. That's a good sign. That means the food's good. The phone is dying. We have to go. We'll finish up, the rest of my notes. We'll have a guest soon. I'm excited about the new venue. I hope you guys are too. Podcast studio. Go to my Instagram. Check out _Alex Woody Comedy. Go there and check out the shows coming up that I have. Stand-up comedy, if you couldn't guess. I don't know if you guys thought maybe I was a model. A runway model, double XL, that's my nickname, runway model nickname, more like a triple XL, I'm just in denial. So go check me out, Comedy Baby, as Mark Norman would say, and also go to silvertongueaudio.org, it's our sponsor of the podcast, many podcasts on there, free to download, mine included, Midnight in the Bay, Dazed and Disturbed is a fun one, and the NPC podcast is a fun one. I'd explain it more, but I gotta go. And just go check out the website, silvertongueaudio.org. Guys, thank you for checking out the podcast. Make sure you subscribe and share. And tell Grandma, oh my God, I better go. I'm breaking everything. Bye, guys. It's a new house. I'm sorry, babe. I didn't mean to. Oh, God. Oh, God.